Are you planning to visit Greece but have no idea what to expect? In this video, I'm going to reveal all the secrets about Greece that will help you make the most of your trip and create lifetime memories. Exploring Athens, from the Acropolis and ancient Agora to the Plaka district. Athens, the capital of Greece, is a city that has so much to offer. From its rich history to its lively nightlife, Athens is a must-visit destination for anyone traveling to Greece. Firstly, let's start with the Acropolis. This ancient citadel is the most famous site in Athens and is a symbol of the city's rich history. It is home to several ancient buildings, including the Parthenon, the Temple of Athena Nike, and the Propylaea. The Acropolis is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts millions of visitors each year. As you make your way up the hill to the Acropolis, you'll be rewarded with stunning views of the city below. Next up is the ancient Agora, located just a short walk from the Acropolis. The Agora was the marketplace and social hub of ancient Athens and is home to several impressive ruins, including the Temple of Hephaestus, the Stele of Attalos, and the Odeon of Agrippa. For those interested in ancient history, Agora is a must-visit site. After visiting the Acropolis and ancient Agora, take a stroll through the charming Plaka district. This neighborhood is known for its narrow streets, traditional houses, and colorful flowers. The Plaka district is perfect for a leisurely walk and is home to several shops, restaurants, and cafes. You'll also find several museums in the area, including the Museum of Greek Folk Art and the Museum of Popular Music Instruments. No trip to Athens is complete without trying some of the local cuisine. The city is known for its delicious street food, including souvlaki and gyros. For those looking for a more upscale dining experience, Athens has several Michelin-starred restaurants, including Funky Gourmet and Hydra. Finally, we can't talk about Athens without mentioning its vibrant nightlife. The city has a lively bar and club scene, with several popular spots located in the Gazi and Siri neighborhoods. There are also several rooftop bars with stunning views of the Acropolis. Taking a tour of Mycenae and the Lion's Gate. This incredible place is steeped in history and has some of the most impressive ruins you'll ever see. And of course, we can't forget about the iconic Lion's Gate, which is the main entrance to the city. So let's dive right in and explore the wonders of Mycenae. As you make your way towards the ruins, you'll be struck by the sheer size and scale of the walls that once protected the city. These walls were built in the 13th century BC and are a testament to the engineering skills of the Mycenaean people. As you pass through the Lion's Gate, you'll be greeted by two massive stone lions, which have become a symbol of Mycenae. These lions were carved out of a single piece of stone and are incredibly detailed, with their muscles and fur depicted in great detail. It's no wonder that the Lion's Gate is considered one of the great architectural achievements of the ancient world. Once inside the city, you'll be able to explore the ruins of some of the most important buildings in Mycenae. The first stop on our tour is the Palace of King Agamemnon, which is said to have been built in the 13th century BC. The palace is in ruins now, but you can still see the circular hearth that once served as the center of the main hall. Next up is the Treasury of Atreus, which is also known as the Tomb of Agamemnon. This incredible structure is a testament to the Mycenaean skills in engineering and construction. The Treasury of Atreus is a large circular chamber with a dome-shaped ceiling, which was built using a technique known as corbelling. The walls of the chamber are made from massive stone blocks, some of which weigh over 120 tons. As you make your way through Mycenae, you'll also get a chance to see the remains of the city's defensive walls and towers. These walls were built using a technique known as Cyclopean masonry, which involved fitting massive stone blocks together without the use of mortar. The walls are incredibly thick and have stood the test of time, with some sections still standing over 3,000 years after they were first built. It's truly a remarkable place and one that you won't want to miss if you're ever in Greece. From the impressive engineering feats to the intricate carvings and artwork, Mycenae is a testament to the incredible skills and ingenuity of the Mycenaean people. Cruising to the Greek Isles, from Santorini to Mykonos. When you begin your trip in Santorini, you will see the beautiful caldera, which was created by a huge volcanic eruption more than 3,500 years ago. It's breathtaking to observe. During your visit to the island, you can discover the delightful towns of Oia and Fira, as well as the historic remains of Akrotiri. But the real highlight of Santorini is the food. From fresh seafood to traditional Greek dishes like moussaka and souvlaki, you'll be in for a gastronomic treat. And of course, no trip to Santorini would be complete without trying the local wine. The island is known for its white wines, particularly the Assortiko grape, which is unique to Santorini. Next up on our itinerary is the island of Mykonos. Known for its lively nightlife and picturesque windmills, Mykonos is a must-visit destination for anyone traveling to the Greek Isles. The island's main town, Kora, is a maze of narrow streets and alleys lined with whitewashed houses and colorful bougainvillea. But there's more to Mykonos than just partying and Instagram-worthy photo ops. The island is also home to several stunning beaches, including Paradise Beach and Super Paradise Beach, and for history buffs, there's the nearby island of Delos. which was once a major religious center in ancient Greece. Of course, no trip to Mykonos would be complete without trying the local delicacies. From fresh seafood to sweet treats like lokomades, honey-soaked donuts, you'll be in foodie heaven. But what about the journey between Santorini and Mykonos? Well, that's where the real magic happens. As you sail through the Aegean Sea, you'll have the chance to take in the stunning scenery, from rugged cliffs and crystal-clear waters to charming fishing villages and secluded coves. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the local wildlife, including dolphins, seals, and sea turtles. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you won't want to miss. Visiting Delphi and learning about ancient Greek mythology. Delphi. This ancient site was once considered the center of the world, and it's a must-visit if you're interested in ancient Greek mythology. The site of Delphi is located on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, and it was believed to be the home of Apollo, the god of music, poetry, and prophecy. According to Greek mythology, Apollo spoke through the Pythia, a priestess who would inhale fumes from a fissure in the ground and deliver prophetic messages to those seeking guidance. As you explore the site of Delphi, you will see the remains of the Temple of Apollo, where the Pythia delivered her prophecies. The temple was a magnificent structure, with columns and statues that were adorned with gold and precious stones. One of the most impressive features of the site is the theater, which was built into the slope of the mountain. It could seat up to 5,000 people and was used for both theatrical performances and political events. Another highlight of Delphi is the stadium, which was used for athletic competitions. It's a massive structure, with seating for up to 6,500 spectators. But the site of Delphi isn't just about ancient ruins. The surrounding landscape is absolutely stunning, with sweeping views of the mountains and valleys below. As you walk through the site, you'll see olive trees and wildflowers, and you might even spot some local wildlife like hawks and eagles. One of the coolest things about Delphi is that it was considered a sacred site not just in ancient times, but also in the Middle Ages and beyond. In fact, some Christian pilgrims even believe that the site was the home of St. John the Baptist. So what can we learn from a visit to Delphi? For one thing, we can gain a deeper understanding of ancient Greek mythology and the role that it played in shaping Greek culture and history. We can also appreciate the incredible achievements of the ancient Greeks, who were able to create such magnificent structures and artworks without the aid of modern technology. But beyond that, a visit to Delphi can also be a reminder of the power of nature and the timeless beauty of the world around us. As we walk through the site, we're surrounded by the same mountains and valleys that the ancient Greeks would have seen, and we're reminded of our connection to the land and to each other. So if you're planning a trip to Greece, make sure to put Delphi on your itinerary. It's a truly magical place that will leave you feeling inspired and awed by the wonders of the ancient world. Exploring Meteora. Hiking through the ancient monasteries. Meteora literally means suspended in air, and that's exactly what these towering rock pillars seem to be doing. The monasteries perched atop the cliffs add an extra layer of mystique to this already otherworldly landscape. But don't let the height and isolation of these monasteries fool you. They've played an important role in Greek history, religion, and culture for centuries. Our hike starts at the foothills of the mountains, where we're greeted by our knowledgeable guide who gives us a brief history of the area. As we start our ascent, we're surrounded by wildflowers and the sounds of nature. The path can be steep and rocky at times, but the breathtaking views make it all worth it. As we climb higher, the first monastery comes into view. These centuries-old structures are a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the monks who built them. The monasteries were constructed in the 14th and 15th centuries, and some believe that the monks used ropes and pulleys to transport building materials up the cliffs. Once we reach the monastery, we're transported back in time. The frescoes and icons inside the churches are breathtaking, and the architecture is truly awe-inspiring. Our guide tells us stories of the monks who used to live here, and we can almost picture their daily routines and struggles in our minds. But the real highlight of the hike is the stunning views from the top. From our vantage point, we can see for miles in every direction. The valleys below seem to stretch on forever, and the mountains in the distance seem almost surreal. It's a humbling experience to be surrounded by such natural beauty. After exploring one monastery, we continue our hike to the next one. Each monastery has its own unique history and architecture, and we're amazed by the diversity of these structures. Some have beautiful gardens and courtyards, while others have hidden tunnels and secret passages. By the end of the day, we're physically exhausted but mentally rejuvenated. The hike has challenged us and allowed us to see the world from a different perspective. And the monasteries themselves have reminded us of the power of faith, determination, and community. So if you're a fan of hiking, history, and breathtaking landscapes, Meteora should definitely be on your bucket list. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that will stay with you long after you've left the mountains behind. Striking out on your own through the Peloponnese Peninsula. This hidden gem is the perfect destination for anyone who wants to strike out on their own and explore at their own pace. First things first, you'll need a rental car. Trust me, this is the best way to see everything the Peloponnese has to offer. And don't worry, driving in Greece is surprisingly easy, just remember to always stay on the right side of the road. Now let's get to the good stuff. The Peloponnese is full of ancient history and stunning natural beauty. One of the first stops on your journey should be the ancient city of Corinth. Here, you can explore the ruins of an ancient civilization, including the famous Temple of Apollo. Next, head to Mycenae, the legendary home of King Agamemnon and the powerful Mycenaean civilization. You can wander through the ancient ruins and imagine yourself as a member of the royal court. But it's not just the ancient cities that make the Peloponnese special. The natural beauty of the region is truly breathtaking. Take a drive through the Mani Peninsula with its rugged coastline and charming villages. Stop for a swim in the crystal-clear waters of the Aegean Sea or take a hike through the mountains and forests. And let's not forget about the food. The Peloponnese is home to some of the best cuisine in Greece. Don't miss out on the traditional meat dishes like souvlaki and gyros or the fresh seafood caught just off the coast. But perhaps the most memorable part of your Peloponnese adventure will be the people you meet along the way. The locals are friendly, welcoming, and always happy to share their stories and traditions with visitors. So are you ready to strike out on your own and explore the Peloponnese? Trust me, it's a journey you won't forget. From the ancient ruins to the stunning landscapes, this peninsula truly has it all. Just remember to bring your sense of adventure and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Eating your way through the labyrinths of Greece's street food scene. Our first stop is Athens, where the streets are filled with mouth-watering aromas from street vendors and traditional tavernas. One of the most iconic street foods in Greece is the famous gyros, a pita wrap filled with succulent meat, fresh veggies, and topped with tzatziki sauce. You can find it anywhere in the city, but for the best experience, head to Othanasis in Monastiraki. Their gyros are cooked to perfection on a rotating spit, and the meat is so tender you'll want to go back for seconds. If you're looking for something sweet, try loukoumades, small donuts that are deep-fried and drizzled with honey and cinnamon. They are a staple street food in Greece and are often served at festivals and celebrations. You can find them at Krynos and Syntagma Square, where they are served hot and fresh straight from the fryer. Now let's head to the Peloponnese, where the cuisine is a mix of traditional Greek dishes with a hint of Italian influence. In Kalamata, you must try the Kalamata olives, which are known for their rich flavor and meaty texture. You can find them at the local markets, where vendors sell them by the kilo. They are perfect for snacking on the go or adding to your salad. While in the Peloponnese, make sure to try the famous pork souvlaki, which is marinated in olive oil, lemon, and oregano, then grilled to perfection. You can find some of the best souvlaki in the region at Parasma in Naplio. The meat is so tender and juicy that it practically melts in your mouth. Next up, let's visit the island of Crete, where the cuisine is a mix of Greek and Middle Eastern flavors. One of the most popular street foods in Crete is the dakos, a traditional salad made with barley rusk, tomato, feta cheese, and olive oil. You can find it at any local taverna, but for the best experience, head to Paradosiaco in Chania. Their dakos is a perfect balance of flavors and textures. Another must-try street food in Crete is the bougatsa, a pastry filled with creamy custard and dusted with powdered sugar and cinnamon. You can find it at any bakery in the region, but for the best experience, head to Iordanos in Heraklion. Their bougatsa is so delicious that it's worth the trip to Crete alone. Last but not least, let's head to Thessaloniki, where the cuisine is a mix of Balkan and Middle Eastern flavors. One of the most popular street foods in Thessaloniki is the koulouri, a circular bread covered in sesame seeds. You can find it at any street vendor in the city, but for the best experience, head to Aristoteles Square. The koulouri is so delicious that it's often referred to as the Greek bagel. And if you're in the mood for something savory, try the famous bougatsa kima, a pastry filled with mincemeat and topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon. You can find it at any bakery in the city, but for the best experience, head to Turkenlis. Their bougatsa kima is so delicious that it's worth the wait in line. Taking an off-the-beaten-track tour of Naplio and Zakynthos. Let's start with Naplio, a picturesque town located on the eastern coast of the Peloponnese Peninsula. While it's not as famous as other Greek destinations like Santorini or Mykonos, Naplio offers a peaceful and charming atmosphere that's perfect for those seeking a more relaxed vacation. One of the best ways to explore Naplio is by taking a walking tour of the old town. The town is filled with narrow streets, beautiful neoclassical buildings, and quaint cafes and shops. You can also visit the Palamidi Fortress, a Venetian castle that overlooks the town and offers stunning views of the Aegean Sea. Another hidden gem in Naplio is the Bortzi Castle, a small fortress located on a small island in the middle of the harbor. You can take a boat towards the castle and explore its history and architecture. Now let's move on to Zakynthos, an island located in the Ionian Sea. While Zakynthos is known for its beautiful beaches and crystal clear waters, there's so much more to explore on this island. One of the best off-the-beaten-track experiences in Zakynthos is visiting the traditional village of Campi. Located on a hilltop, Campi offers stunning views of the island's coastline and is home to some of the best traditional tavernas on the island. You can try local dishes like moussaka, souvlaki, and saganaki, while enjoying the peaceful and relaxed atmosphere of the village. Another must-visit destination in Zakynthos is the Blue Caves. Located on the northern coast of the island, the Blue Caves are a series of natural sea caves that offer a unique and breathtaking experience. You can take a boat tour to the caves and explore their crystal clear waters and stunning rock formations. And if you're looking for some adventure, why not try sea kayaking in Zakynthos? You can explore the island's hidden beaches and coves while enjoying the peaceful and quiet atmosphere of the sea. Naplio and Zakynthos may not be as popular as other Greek destinations, but they offer a unique and authentic experience that's worth exploring. Partying Hellas style in Thessaloniki and beyond. First up, we have Thessaloniki's Ladatika neighborhood, a historic area that's buzzing with life at night. This is the perfect spot for bar hopping, as there are dozens of bars, clubs, and tavernas all within a few blocks of each other. You can start your night with a cocktail at a rooftop bar like the Excelsior Hotel, or take in some live music at a place like Tabia. Next, we have the famous Ladokala nightclub, which boasts 3 floors of non-stop partying. The main dance floor is always packed with partygoers dancing to the latest Greek and international hits. And if you need a break from the music, head up to the rooftop bar for some fresh air and a stunning view of the city. But the party doesn't stop in Thessaloniki. There are so many other amazing party destinations in Greece. One of the most popular is the island of Mykonos, which is known for its luxurious beach clubs and wild nightlife. The most famous club on the island is Kavo Paradisa, which has hosted world-renowned DJs like David Guetta and Armin van Buuren. If you're looking for something a little more low-key, head to Santorini's Fera town, where you can find dozens of bars and clubs lining the narrow streets. Peak, a cocktail bar, is a must-visit with its delicious cocktails and stunning views of the Aegean Sea. And let's not forget about Athens, the capital city of Greece, which has an amazing nightlife scene. Head to the Gazi neighborhood for a night out, where you'll find everything from techno clubs to traditional ouzeries. One of the most popular clubs in Athens is called Six Dogs, which is known for its innovative music and arts events. But partying Hellas style isn't just about the clubs and bars, it's also about the culture and traditions of Greece. One of the most unique party experiences you can have in Greece is attending a traditional Greek wedding. These weddings are known for their lively music, delicious food, and endless dancing. And if you're lucky enough to attend a Greek Easter celebration, you'll be treated to a night of fireworks, music, and food that you'll never forget. Greece is a country that knows how to party. From Thessaloniki to Mykonos, Santorini to Athens, there are so many amazing party destinations to explore. Shopping for souvenirs in a traditional Greek marketplace. Whether you're looking for a little something to remember your trip by or want to buy gifts for friends and family back home, the markets in Greece are the perfect place to find unique and authentic treasures. First things first, let's talk about where to go. One of the most popular marketplaces in Greece is the Monastiraki Flea Market in Athens. This market sells everything from jewelry and pottery to antiques and vintage clothing. You can easily spend an entire day exploring the stalls and shops here. If you're in Thessaloniki, be sure to check out the Modiano Market. This indoor market is located in the heart of the city and is known for its food stalls, spices, and delicacies. You can find everything from fresh fish to homemade pastries here. And of course, we can't forget about the markets in the islands. In Santorini, the capital, Fera is home to several shops that sell traditional Greek ceramics, jewelry, and clothing. You can also find some amazing handmade sandals and leather goods here. Now let's talk about what to buy. One of the most popular souvenirs to bring back from Greece is olive oil. Greece is known for producing some of the best olive oil in the world, so be sure to pick up a bottle or two to take home with you. Another thing to look out for is handmade ceramics. From plates and bowls to vases and sculptures, Greek pottery is both beautiful and functional. You can find it in a variety of colors and designs, so there's something for everyone. And if you're looking for something a little more wearable, consider buying some traditional Greek jewelry. Silver and gold pieces featuring intricate designs and symbols are a staple in the Greek marketplace. You can also find some amazing leather sandals and bags that are handmade by local artisans. Now let's talk about some tips for shopping in a Greek marketplace. First and foremost, be sure to haggle. It's common practice in Greece to negotiate the price, so don't be afraid to ask for a lower price if you think it's too high. Secondly, be sure to bring cash. While some shops and stalls may accept credit cards, many do not. It's always a good idea to have cash on hand so you can easily make purchases. Lastly, take your time and enjoy the experience. Shopping in a traditional Greek marketplace is a unique and special experience that you won't find anywhere else. Soak in the sights, sounds, and smells around you. Take the time to appreciate the culture and history of Greece. Greece truly is a paradise for travelers, and I hope this travel guide has inspired you to pack your bags and head to this stunning destination. From the turquoise waters and sandy beaches to the ancient ruins and bustling marketplaces, Greece truly has something for everyone. And let's not forget about the delicious cuisine. The food alone is reason enough to visit this beautiful country. So, what are you waiting for? Book your trip to Greece today and get ready to create memories that will last a lifetime. Thanks for watching.